Welcome back, everybody. This is Single in the City. I'm Dina.
I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Jean.
And this is episode 5. You might be wondering why we have these little baskety things on our head. Well, our topic of discussion for this episode is connection. So, I can't reach it.
So how do you connect?
Would you like?
How do you connect with people to form a relationship? Well, play is a form of connection, isn't it?
And contact.
So, if you really want to have a connection, you've got to be able to play with somebody, right?
Oh.
And that's part of it.
I think
Part
it's
of it is
part of it.
play.
Yeah.
And to really see someone's playful nature. Even if you don't make it right away.
I got both mine in, just saying. I'm not competitive much, No, I'm kidding.
Competitive connection.
But I'm sure I can't reach that.
See? Oh yeah, look, now I got the whole swinging going on. Because we were also talking about,
This
like,
is getting really solid.
I know, right? In a pandemic world, it is hard to connect with people. Or, you might have to think outside the box and do different things, This just, she is prop queen. So we do count on her to bring props. So props to the prop queen.
Exactly.
Yeah. But we were talking about this tonight about actual connection versus physical attraction, those kind of things. And how much important, and especially being like our age, I know I would not say this in my 20s. I'm a totally different person than I was in my 20s. But how much more rich it is when you have a spiritual or a heightened connection with someone versus that physical attraction. Isn't that kind of what we were talking about earlier?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. A soul connection versus just the physical connection or attraction. Yeah.
Where somebody sees you for beyond what the surface is, and they see you for who you are, for your essence. And that is amazing when you meet somebody like that. And everyone should in this lifetime.
Right, Pixie?
It's so different now that you don't have the basketball nets on your head. I'm just not sure how.
What? You can't take it seriously?
No, I can't.
Well, I'll tell you. Again, it's back to play. It's seeing you for the essence of who you are. And that is so important in relationship. Relationship to your friends, to your family, to co-workers, and to your special relationships.
Well,
Your romantic relationship.
We're reading a book that is about deeper dating. It's a lovely book. Ken Page, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you've not read this book, it will challenge you, it will expand you, it will really open you up, and we're only on chapter 4. But I think it has 12 chapters. But it's just a whole new way of being around connecting in the world of dating. And, it does look different than it used to. We're still technically in a pandemic. So how do you date? And if you date, are you dating for the sake of dating, or are you truly dating because you want to connect with people? Huge difference.
Yeah.
That is a huge difference. It really is. Yeah. And it can be a little bit, I think it can be a little bit scary or intimidating to truly, I guess, so for you too. For me, I'm realizing as I'm dating, it can be scary to really truly connect with someone or attempt to, or be open, to even be open to truly connecting with someone. It takes a lot of awareness.
Well, it takes a lot of awareness of yourself
Vulnerability.
Yeah.
and vulnerability, but if you have a solid foundation,
Yeah.
The word, totally.
and if you have a solid foundation of self-love, it's much easier to be vulnerable and to connect with somebody. But that's who you want anyhow.
Right.
Yeah.
You want them, I want somebody to care about me for my true nature, for my essence, for who I am, and my silliness, and my seriousness.
Yep.
Yeah.
All of it.
I was going to sound really silly or but I just heard all of you and what you said, Cheryl. And it's just the person who does do that is just in for a gift.
Well, thank you.
Like just a tremendous gift.
Did you hear that? Did
Cheryl.
you? Hey,
Cheryl,
hey, did you hear
No, I'm kidding.
that?
Hurry, put your basket head back on.
Here.
Throw your number in.
Did you hear that?
Holy meaning to learn. All your eggs in one basket.
I'll have a lot of eggs,
Yes,
please.
that was good. Eggs in one basket.
That's
So I'm glad I have my own basket. Just saying.
Well, thank you, Jeannie, and back at you, because you know what? If you see it,
Thanks,
you
babes.
are it.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
right. Oh my gosh.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
That's
I
good.
love that.
See? Yeah.
And if any of you have ever had this in relationship, it truly is amazing. And I'm not talking about spark of the sexual chemistry. I'm talking about a spark of spiritual heighten, seeing you for who you are. That true essence of an amazing human being that you are. Because we all have it.
Totally.
Let that
do.
shine, people. Let it shine. I want to let mine shine with fearlessness and vulnerability. And as I move forward in my life, gosh, that would be so amazing to live that way.
Yeah.
See, look, fellas, look what you got to look forward to. Drop a comment down below if you want to date Cheryl.
Drop a comment. Drop a bomb. Cheryl.
Let her know you're single. And you just, I mean, the whole part of it too is when you connect with somebody, can you bring some fun and some playfulness to it? Because dating sometimes is really serious and sometimes can get a little stuffy, for lack of a better word. You know, so just bring a little lightness to it. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but, well, I do know about you, but you do have some lightness to your
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not about perfection.
No,
And at the end, we know,
Oh my gosh.
we
no.
know that
That is not.
I was reading, what was it? I think it was in our Deeper Dating book. That the number one, the studies that they did, that the thing that they wanted was kindness.
Yes. I do
After
remember.
all the looks and all what you see initially, and we know that with dating, you're just looking at a picture, or you're looking at the person, and you want this visual thing, but you don't know what's inside. So what's inside is not necessarily what you see on the surface.
Because looks can
So-
fade.
But
Yes.
but the thing about that too, and what you're saying is, what's inside the essence of someone really is what's shining through.
Yes.
And if that person can identify, can see, can resonate with what's on the
Right.
inside and see it on the outside,
Right.
that is, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that it's not
Right.
important
Right.
to see that on the outside, but I'm saying that's not the number one thing.
Right.
Gee, you look good, you must be good.
Yeah,
You must be whole.
I'm not even
No,
thinking
yeah,
of, it's not even an image or looking good, it's a shine.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a
Right?
light.
It's your light.
Essence,
It's your
you
aura.
see that.
It's your essence. Yeah, exactly. It's something that's
It's
yeah.
your fairy.
It feels like home.
It's fairy energy. It's
I still have fairy Marion.
I still do.
I still do too.
I don't.
And it feels like home. Remember we talked about it? Jeannie, it feels like home.
It feels like home. Feels like home.
Yeah. Especially when
Yeah.
you get that deep connection. Like I've only had it once with somebody.
That's right, Cheryl.
And even though it didn't last, it's unlike any other relationship you'll ever have because it's on a totally different platform.
But you can also have it with friends that make you feel like home.
Absolutely.
So when I
Absolutely.
speak of relationships, for me, it's not just,
not just
about
romantic.
a relationship, but relationships in general. That when you are with your people who see you and you get to shine, you get to be, I mean, you can't help but attract those people to you. Right?
No, it's absolutely right. But your light can also attract some dark. So be mindful as you're connecting with people that sometimes you attract someone who is your old patterns or is old ways of being that you used to be, that you've worked through. And sometimes you just get those tests of, Are you really? Did you really deal with that? Are you really past that kind of thing?
Yeah.
I think we were talking a little bit about that earlier.
Yeah, we were.
You know?
Thanks, but it's almost like that's the protection message of the
Yeah.
show tonight.
Yeah.
You know, just
Be mindful
yeah.
Right.
of who you're connecting with.
To not, because it can
And
still
know
be
and value
mature.
your
Oh, yeah.
worth.
Yeah.
Yes.
That a relationship isn't a be-all, end-all.
Nope.
Value your worth and know what you're worth. And you know, I think it's critical to value yourself
You have
and
to.
know.
You have to. Because RuPaul says it. If you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love anybody else? Because it really is inner work first. And the thing about connection is making sure you're not coming from a place of looking for another to fulfill something that might be missing in you. If it's missing, just add it in. Give yourself that gift, or change up what's not working so that you do have that for yourself. So that you're not setting yourself up for an expectation or a failure in the fact of they're not going to supply or fulfill what you're missing that you're looking in them to fulfill. Does that make sense?
It does.
That
It
first
does.
second, I
It
wasn't
took
sure.
a second. It took a minute, but no. I think you got there.
We got some words going on.
We do.
Yeah.
And it took my brain a little bit to connect because we're all kind of integrating and heightening and,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
It's not without some challenges and learning and mistake making. Dang it!
Thank
But-
you for that lesson.
Yeah.
You know.
I have to admit, I'm in a little bit of a rosy place, so I'm not even
Yeah.
thinking of mistakes.
No.
Well, not a mistake, but a
You know?
course correction.
Yeah.
Or what
corrections.
was that purpose that you needed to learn? Like, was it a, like when people
All of
say
it's
reason
been
or
valuable.
season? Yeah.
All of it has been
Come
valuable.
from gratitude.
I could say that. And if I look back, I don't think I've yet had a really, really, really powerful connection with anyone.
Well,
Like
you
on
mean
a-
on
on
a
a
romantic level.
And I look at my past.
Spiritual, romantic.
Yeah, on a romantic level.
Mm.
I have plenty of friendships that are that way. But when I look back, and in doing the book, and doing the exercises in the book and making those lists and like looking, it's like everything has been some form of deprivation.
Yeah.
And so now when I look, it hasn't been true connection. And so now that I'm cultivating that and I'm open to that and I actually have truly connected with myself, now I can.
It's a whole new way of
I've
being.
never connected with myself before the way I have in my 50s. It took a while, but
Perfect time.
Hey, it's
Perfect
never
time.
too late to learn.
That's right.
It's
and
not.
that's what we hope we
It's
help
not,
you
is
with.
it?
Yeah. I mean, we all gotta learn and we all gotta help one another because I think the whole reason we started this was to help other people in their journeys of dating and bring a little element of fun and definitely some props.
Well, I'm going to be selfish too. It was so for I could learn too.
Well, absolutely. I mean, I think we teach each other, but
Yeah.
hopefully we teach them too.
Yeah, I think that was it. That was the original, was to actually bring play to it, whether it
Yes.
was props or just laughing together
Yep.
Yeah.
about
And to be vulnerable.
about what it's been like to really
Yep.
do the work of
You gotta do the work.
You gotta do, and we keep talking about the work. I think you all have your own version of what your work is.
Oh,
that you're
absolutely.
doing, right? And so,
You can't compare to anyone else because your journey is your journey. Your thoughts are your thoughts. No two people are the same, and it's just like, what do you want to make of it? Like, what kind of person you want? What qualities do you want? Those kind of things. Because like I was saying earlier, looks can fade. It's inside that doesn't fade. If anything, it should grow. It should expand. It should heighten. All those things. You want to look for that. And somebody who'll be willing to do it with you or on their own independently so that you're interdependent. Not codependent, but interdependent.
And I think the thing, I keep going back to this book and the exercises, but
The Deeper Dating Book.
Ken Page. Look it up. It's a great book.
I never did Calling in the One. I know
Oh yeah, that was a great book.
you both did.
That one's a little more spiritual. Deeper
I love
Dating
that
is probably
book,
a little
too.
more psychological in a way.
But I think the key with that one that stands out for me is learning what my own gifts are that I bring, and that there's someone who actually sees those gifts.
Yep.
and appreciates
We see
them
you.
and sees that
To be
before
seen.
before
Be
all the other
seen.
stuff, right? Before
Yeah.
all the And
Yeah.
I think you keep hitting on something, Cheryl, is to be seen, to be truly seen.
Seen for
Yeah.
who you are, for
Yeah.
your essence.
Yeah.
We see you for your essence.
Shine that light.
Nothing but heart.
She's nothing but heart.
Nothing but heart.
Look at her. And a little pixie shoe.
Yeah.
So goodbye from all of us.
Farewell. I was
See
going to sing to you. You have tuned in to Single in the City, episode 5. You've been watching us be silly and crazy with props. And I'm Dina.
I'm Cheryl.
I'm Jean.
And we send you much love. Until next time, peace out.